So the next video, these are 900 by 220 planks, porcelain planks. I'm going to be showing you how to use, or how I use, a clip system. So I've put the main spine of the floor in with anti-fracture mattings down. Obviously it's been sealed, anti-fracture matting. We've gone centre off the door here, and then I've just put the main block in. And then what I've done is I've put the clips in and just pinned. These tiles on the end here aren't fixed, so what I've done is, just end of the day, I've worked out, put the clips in just so that it makes it easier the next day, that I can take the clips out, take the tiles out and start again. Okay? Hi guys, how you doing? So today I thought I'd just do a longer video on how I use the clip system. So the main things I've got my trowel, which is a deep notch trowel. I've got a scraper to pull the adhesive away from the tiles. I've got a gauging stick. This is near the size of the tile, and basically what I can do is I can move it along, I keep shifting tiles, and then just mark out where my clips go. So I know the next tile's there, and I can put my clips in. I've got my wedges, a mallet, some 2mm spacers. I've got the tightening pliers, and I'm using today 1mm clips. Now the reason I use 1mm clips is because sometimes when you get a tile, they're not straight, they kind of bow out a bit. So if you use 2mm, in actual fact you're probably making a 3mm spacer. So I like to keep the clips as small as possible, and then you can adjust and make it bigger. And I've got my adhesive, so I'm using a slow set white adhesive, and you can see stiffness wise, just so your trowel stands in it, you don't want it too wet, otherwise you're going to get messy. Okay, so that's about it. I've also, the main thing, bucket of water and a couple of sponges. Keep clean. Right, got too many pencils in my beard. That's what it is. One pencil, just in case. Right. I've laid this part of the floor the other day, so now what I'm doing is, I've put these in, but I've gauged the floor out to the cut, and then what we're going to do is we're just going to take these tiles out. Now the reason I did this was because when I take them out, if you were to leave this and not put the clips in, it would just be a nightmare, because you want to keep this as flat as possible. So what I do is I spend the time, I put the clips in, then I know when I take these out and start laying adhesive, I can put it straight back and it should be good. I'll do that in a minute. Now, when you lay the planks, it's nice to have it like a wood effect floor, with staggering the joints, sometimes using the offcut from the other end of the floor, and then put it in here. So that's a full tile. Right, now I've put a pencil mark along here, because then I know it's roughly nearly the size of my trowel, so I know when I'm troweling out I don't need to lay too much adhesive, because it does skin over and you'll end up taking it up again anyway. So we'll put that there. Right, so this is my first tile. Clean the area, and the next thing, get our adhesive. Right, make some room. Okay, now I'm using I think this is a 13mm trowel, deep notch trowel. Marshall town, good trowel, a little bit wide I like it. I'm just going to spread So I kind of work away, and then I kick. I've got adhesive on there. And what I'm going to do is just spread it across. Now, when I'm laying close here, I'm not going right up to that edge, because I know that when I put the tiles down, it's going to squeeze all up through. It's going to be really messy. So just carefully. Now, another tip as well, keep your trowel. A lot of people don't keep your trowel like this, because you'll end up with a thinner bed, but also you want it nice in the groove there. So basically, get enough adhesive, then keep your trowel upright, just pull back like that. If you don't have enough adhesive, you'll end up having little crevices like that. Oh, that's not good. So look, put it like that, away, away, away. Okay? And then once you're happy with that, right. Now the first tile, which we had, is this one. Right, I'm just going to check that. Yes. Now, always back part of the tile, always. This gives it a better contact. If you were just to press that down, you'll only be, you know, obviously going to the tile. Yet if you okay, like that. If you need to, get a sponge, wipe off any adhesive, keep it nice and clean, and then, now, always, let's have a little look, make sure you've got enough. Beautiful, beautiful, okay. And then, again, so 2 more spaces, and then I'm just going to put a spacer, just going to catch the end of the planks, and then like that. Don't over tighten them, so you've got an adjuster here, and you can adjust this. You just want to be just a little pinch. Now I've picked up with this, I've picked up the end of the tiles, I've picked up the middle near the joint here to keep this flat either side. Sometimes if you get a little bowing, sometimes I like to put an extra one here just to keep it, you never know if there's a little clip, I'd rather use one extra and get it perfectly flat. Now the next tile I'm going to use is this one. So I put a little mark there, and then what we do is we get our little gauger, and at an angle, just taking that edge away. Now you push the adhesive away from the tile, but when you push the tile back down, it's going to still go in, so there's not a hollow spot there. It just makes it a clean edge. And then what I'm going to do is I'm just going to catch, I'm going to put 2 in here, just to keep it straight. Right, again, back bar, like that. I repeated this before. Adhesive. Get that out there. Got some bit of wax. See, now my gauger and a stick, what I could do, but I've already done it now, I'll show you the next one, but I put a gauge like that, then I know when I put the clips in, when I put the tile in, they're going to be at the right place. Again. Just put a little bit of adhesive on the back of the tile. Spin around. There you go. So I just wanted to do this video because I suppose you see a lot of time lapses and people actually using them, but I just wanted for some of you, who I wanted to know, use them first time, or just how some of us do it, different techniques. And what we're going to do is put up that. See what I have forgotten. Talking to you guys. Also, take that adhesive away. Put one in there, one in there. There we go. Like so. The sponge, give that a good. Ooh. Now I've got a mallet. Spaces. Space from there. And then just tap them up before you tighten them and put 2 mil in there. Like that. Get some wedges. So, if I put my stick like that, I know the tiles will go in there. Again, just take the edge off the way there. Now, I'm going to go one clip under there, go one clip, and like I said before, the tile, I'm just going to take the edge of that one, I'm going to put them in there, take that edge. What I'm going to do is just put 2 more in, so one there and one in the middle, roughly like that. Okay? Tile. Check for chips. You don't want to lay it if one's got a chip. Get back out. Go. I'm keeping my trowel at an angle. We're just backfilling it. Edges are clean, and then just pop that in like that. Now, there we go. Spaces, spaces, space in there. Okay, and then because we don't really want to go any further, I'm going to take that adhesive away. Like that, sponge down there, give that edge, wedges, sometimes you don't even need to use your tightens. Go across a little bit. And there. Now, just a little nip. And then, if there's any final adjustments you want to do, and so forth. Now I'm going to do a time-lapse video and just go through. Hopefully it's shown you, and thank you for watching. Okay, so I've put my run in that I want to do, and then now this edge, I'll just show you this edge here. You want to put clips in and just lay the tile in, so the tile isn't fixed down with adhesive, but you're still putting the clips in, and you know that in the morning when you take them out, you start from there and your clips are in ready to go. Okay, so literally get a sponge, clean that edge off, put your clip in. Now if you didn't put the tile in and clip it up, sometimes you'll get this, it might sink or it might fall off the tile and then it will set. So at least you know when you've put that in and then you've put your tile against it and wedged it like that, then you know you're ready for the morning. Alright guys, so now the floor's gone off, we've got the clips in. So all I do, take the spaces out and collect all the spaces, leaving just the clips. Don't use a hammer. I know it's pretty obvious, but you'll end up damaging. Some people kick the clips out, but all I do, tap like that, out. Okay? And because you've kept the joints nice and clean, you're left with a nice clean joint ready to go. Stay tuned for how to grout. Okay, so now I've got the main block in and I've cut the edges in, and then I am now just doing around the stairs. Now there's nothing wrong with dry laying, so before you start putting loads of adhesive down, all I've done is this one and this one and then this one, I've actually just scribed in and cut in just so that I know it's right, and then take them out, adhesive that, and then put them all in.